Hi, this is Judd with Presenter Media. In this video, we're taking a look at some updates to the word cloud generator on Presenter Media. So to get started, I'm signed into Presenter Media. And if I go up to the top navigation, go to Custom Graphics, and go down to Word Cloud Generator, click on that. It will open up the Word Cloud page, which you'll see a bunch of pre-designed layouts here that you can download as is if you like the words in them, or you can start from one just by clicking into it, clicking Customize Word Cloud, and going from there. But I'm going to go back, and I'm actually going to go to this button that says Create from Scratch. And this will just allow me to start from pretty much nothing. There's nothing there. So to get started making the word cloud, I need to go over to Shapes first and click on that and select a shape. So I'm going to scroll down and look through the shapes here. There's basic shapes that are just one color, and then there's also more icon shapes that are multiple colors. And I'm going to start from this carrot. So I'm just going to click on the carrot. It adds the shape in there, right? But there's no colors and there's no words. So I need to first put some words in this word cloud. So to do that, I could come up with a bunch of words about a carrot on my own, but I'm going to go to ChatGPT, and I'm just going to put a prompt in here. Give me 15 keywords related to a carrot, separated by commas. I always put separated by commas because otherwise I'll give you a list of 1 through 10 and it's hard to copy those. So I'm just going to generate that. And well, it did it anyway. So let's try remove numbers and see if it gives me, okay, so remove numbers, got rid of those, and then I just have to type remove commas, and then it took all the commas out. Yep. And then I'm just going to copy that, all these keywords. You could use ChatGPT. It's free to sign up just for this stuff. It's pretty helpful. So I don't have to think of a bunch of keywords anyway. Go back to cloud settings in the word cloud generator, and I'll paste those in this area to put your words. If you're started from a word cloud that's already like a word cloud layout that's already has words, you have to click this create list right here. But since this was blank, it's all ready to add the keywords, and then click update paragraph, and it'll start adding keywords in there. Okay. One keyword I see that it's missing is the word carrot. So I just click add word down here and then change this default word to carrot, add that, and I'm just going to put 800 because, oops, the weight, set that weight to 800, so tells the generator that's a more important word, puts the word at the top of the list here. And then over here where it says word cloud density, you can kind of see that there is kind of a carrot shape, but it's not quite what I want yet. So if I bump up the word cloud density, what it's going to do is just start repeating the words you have selected and kind of filling in with smaller repeat words to make more of the shape. So excuse me, this looks more like a carrot, but it doesn't look like it's colored like a carrot. So what I need to do is go over to where it says use shape color. So it's actually going to use the color of the shape. So since this shape has the orange and the greens in it, it's going to use those, and that looks good. And now it looks like a carrot. So I can also scale up the words by just moving this slider up and down. I'm going to move it all the way up so I start getting some bigger words in there. That looks good. Okay, I like that. And another new, so these two sliders here are new to the word cloud generator. Also, this case allows you to select a case of the word. So you can select all uppercase, all lowercase, or just have the first letter of the word start with an uppercase and the rest lower. So now all these are uppercase. Excuse me. And now if I click this other new feature. It's the lock feature. I can lock the word caret right here. And now, which is really cool, this rotate words, which has been in there for a long time as a feature, but now if I rotate it just slightly, you can see that it holds that word caret right there in place as the other words rotate and fill in around it. So now the word caret definitely stands out above all the other words, which is really cool. And you can start doing that with actually a bunch of different words if you want. I could lock the word orange if I wanted to, and then rotate a little bit more the other way. And now you can see that caret and orange are both at a different angle than the rest of the words, and then everything fills in right behind it. So it's kind of a cool way with these colored icons to make the words stand out a little bit more, as sometimes the words can kind of get lost in the colors of the shape, but if you do that, it really kind of adds a nice effect and makes those words stand out. And one thing you can also do, so if I lock, let's see, I'm going to lock this root down here too, but then I'm going to shrink all the words. Excuse me. And now all these words are really small except for these big words that are locked. So you can get a really nice standout words in your word cloud. So once I have this all done and this looks good, I could change the font if I want to, but since I already have these locked and where I want them, changing the font will have to unlock the words because I'll have to recalculate where those fill in. So just make sure that if you want to change your font first before you start messing with how the words look. Okay, so if I download it, I can download it like this with a big colored square, and that might be good for social media if you want to put it up on there. But if you use it in like presentations like PowerPoint, Google Slides, something like that, you may want a transparent background, so you just click PNG instead and it'll knock out that background. This option is only available to the unlimited premium plan members. So if you're on the basic plan, you will not be able to use that. You have to download it as a JPEG with the big square behind it. So that looks good. I'm going to click download the largest size, and then you can download the word cloud right here to your computer. However, this will not save the word cloud. So if you do that, just note that if you click away from the word cloud, you may lose your work. So what you want to do is click save to my media, and it'll start to save it. And once it's saved, yep, success. Then it's saved in my media. So if I go up to my media right here, that word cloud is here where I can click redo and redo it from there. I can download it from here. I can save it from there as well. And if I click back into it, you can see that it opens up and that looks good. Again, if you'll have this option if you're on the basic plan as well as the unlimited plan. You just won't have access to the largest sizes on the basic plan. And if you're not signed in at all and don't have an account, you'll need to sign up for an account to save your work to my media. Otherwise, you can just download it and go from there, but just remember that you'll not have your saved work, and you might lose, like if you misspell a word, you can't come back and redo that. You have to start from scratch. Okay, so let's keep going here. I'm going to start with a whole new word cloud. If you want to start making your own, those are pretty much the word cloud generator. But if you want to stick around, I'm going to start building some more word clouds if you want to follow along with me. So yeah, the updates are this density, word cloud density, the scale, the case where you can select the case you want, and then like in before, the locked layers. So if I click the redo of this, where you can lock the layers and do these kind of cool things with the text. Okay, so yeah, thanks for watching. If you want to go start making your own word clouds with these new features, go right ahead. I'm just going to keep going here. You can keep watching, or you can sign off. Thanks for watching if you sign off. If not, let's keep going here. So I'm going to go to word cloud generator from scratch, go to shapes, and I'm going to do this or use this circle, and I'm going to go back over to ChatGPT, and I'm going to just kind of reuse that prompt. Copy it, put it down in the prompt. Give me, let's see, 20 keywords related to presenter media. So give me a bunch of words related to presenter media, and it gave me a bunch. Oh, cool. And remove commas. So I take all the commas out, and then copy that, and then come back over to the word cloud generator, paste those in, remove the text I don't want, and then update paragraph. And it'll start to update that. That looks good. It doesn't quite look like a circle. Yeah, it doesn't look like a circle. So I can just bump up those words, the density again. So it kind of fills in and looks more like a circle. I might need to bump it up quite a bit to fill in like the curvature of the circle. So I'll bump it all the way and let that fill in. And I'm also going to make it all uppercase. And like I said, I want to select a font first. So click a font before I do any kind of locking of words. And let's just go with that one. Okay, that looks good. All right, so I'm going to go back to word cloud settings. I'm going to make presenter media the priority word. So if I type in 800, you can see that presenter media fills the whole thing right here. Of course, there are some bigger words, but presenter media, that's pretty much the max it can go right there. It probably can go a little bit bigger if I scale up the words, but really that's the max it can go. So of course a longer word's going to look smaller because it can't really go any bigger than the width of the shape. So that looks good, but we can make it stand out a lot more if I do this. So up here under text colors, I can go under theme colors if I want to select a new theme. Something like that. Let's see, let that fill in. Like these, it'll take a little bit longer for the word cloud to generate at the beginning because it's got these bigger words to fill in. I'm actually going to go and select just one solid big color. And right now it's probably yellow. Okay, that looks good. I'm going to choose that. Yeah, I'm going to choose that there. And I want presenter media to stand out like above all these other words. So what I can do again is go and lock this word. And since this is just a basic shape with only one color, and we're not using the shape color, what I can do is change the color right here. It's not grayed out. So I can click that and make it white. And then I need to actually click redraw cloud down there. And you can see that presenter media is now the standout word in this, and it's locked. So let's lock a few more words and change the color of these as well. Let's go like a purple. Redraw that so animation stands out. That looks good. And yeah, let's go clip art. Then make that stand out as well. All right, so I got these locked. I can lock as many as I want, but that looks pretty good there. And then I'm going to do the trick where I rotate the other words so they kind of fill in around the locked words. Just let that kind of fill in. So now I got all these cool words slanted around my standout words. And of course you can see these way better, right? You can see my main words. And you can also see these too, but they're kind of secondary. You see these first, then you see these. So just a really cool effect you can do using these locked words. So just keep that in mind. And I can also, I think that's all I'm going to do for this this tutorial. Again, you can select it as a PNG. If you want to use the background color, you can actually change the opacity and the background color of the word cloud here. And you can see that it changes right there. So if I want to make it a gray, something like that, that looks good. I'm actually going to change this so animation stands out a little bit more. So something like that, that looks good. Got my cool word cloud. And again, I can download this as a largest size if I want to, and download the word cloud, save it to my media. Again, if you're on the basic plan, you only have the JPEG option with the colored background. You'll have to upgrade to the Premium Unlimited. Got a little tongue twister there. Premium Unlimited plan. There we go. So you'd have to upgrade to that to unlock that feature where you can remove that background. And then save it to my media. It is saved, ready to roll. Very good. Okay, and I go into my media. And there's the word cloud ready to be downloaded and used inside your presentation for social media or your media design projects. So that's all I'm going to go over in this tutorial about the new updates to the word cloud generator on Presenter Media. If you made it this far, I applaud you. Yes, 17 minutes in. Thanks for watching, and we will see you on the next tutorial. If you like this video, be sure to give it a like. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you want to see more of these videos and updates coming out frequently. All right, thanks and have a great day. We'll see you on the next tutorial. Bye-bye.